If you're sick and tired of sitting down editing content for social media, pretty much you need to watch this. Now, I'm not going to tell you straight away that AI is going to do all your editing from start to finish 100% perfectly. It's not. If you think that's going to happen, you might as well watch something different. Key thing here is I'm going to try and show you as real and as honestly as I can. And can it replace my editing? Personally, yes, I think it can. I'm crap at editing, no good at it whatsoever. And personally, don't really want to spend a massive amount of time in doing editing because I just have so much other stuff to do. So what we want to do is we want to get long form content and edit, and all this video here has been edited 100% with AI. Now, just to kind of add a bit more to it, I have a video here ready to go, a short form piece of content. I'm going to get it to edit that for us as live, but I just want you to be aware that everything here in this entire video is 100% AI edited. I've done nothing in terms of adjusting things, cutting things. So if you hear me repeating myself throughout the video, let me know in the comments. Maybe I didn't catch it. So let's jump straight into it. So as you can see here, how to use AI to edit my short and long form videos. And straight away, this is the tool set I have. And I'm using basically my Claude, my Pro plan, which is only, I think, €20 or $20, something like that. So €15 better again. And I'm also using Higgsfield, which is around €30. And this is Higgsfield over here. So the way both of these work is we have the Pro plan of Claude, which is the brain. This is going to do all the heavy lifting. We have Higgsfield, which is the membership plan, which is obviously going to allow me to create B-roll. Now, I have no B-roll inside of this entire long. For shorts, I will try to bring it in just to see how it works. And in total, it's around €30 to €60 a month. This, if it works out the way I wanted to work out, this is going to replace any need for me to outsource editing. But also, it's now removed another step in my video making process. Now, as I said, I record my videos 100%. There's no AI, obviously, with me. And from there, the rest of the process is AI. So AI steps in, hopefully will edit the videos to a good standard for me. It will upload it to YouTube, create my thumbnails, create chapters, all that other stuff you have to do with YouTube, and just streamlines the entire process. What normally costs with editing? You know yourself, if you're watching this video, you're either in two, I suppose, scenarios. You're one, you're looking to start up YouTube and you're maybe thinking about, oh God, I have to edit videos. Or two, you're running your own business and you're already outsourcing your videos to get them edited. Now, I am not saying that AI is going to replace someone that's experienced in editing, because they won't. However, will AI replace someone like myself who has to edit his videos? 100%. Why? Because I don't have the time to actually sit down and go through it all to edit it to a standard that I feel happy with. Because I suppose there is so much, it's a whole different skill set, and you know, you can't learn every skill set. So we need to try and see ways that we can actually do this cheaper, more efficiently, I suppose, and making sure the quality is the key thing that's not getting ruined. Now, if AI turns out and the videos turn out to be absolutely crap when it's 100% edited by AI, and there's me repeating myself throughout the whole video, then it's not going to work. It needs to be refined. But as I said, this entire video is 100% edited with AI. I tested this skill originally, and if it's the case you're interested in learning more about this and trying to get involved, I'll have this inside the community. So inside of the community, again, 7-day free trial, go to Classroom, go to the Wayne's AI staff in here, and down at the bottom you'll see video editing agents. And once this video is live, it'll have all the information in this in terms of the skills, the whole lot. So again, definitely take advantage of it. So as you can see, long form video is anywhere between €200 to €1,000 to get them edited. Again, you're getting high production. I understand that. Now, I did pay, I suppose, a few random people on Fiverr about €150 to €200 to edit videos, and the quality was okay. It wasn't brilliant. It's not really worth it for me personally, because of the amount of views I was getting anyway. So it didn't really make much of a difference there. Short form clips, again, can range from €30 to €200. I find this extremely crazy that people are charging, I suppose, this even €30 to edit a short. Because I suppose the key thing here is it's not left there for an entire length of time, and people jumping back and forth between these. And then you have a dedicated editor, which is kind of $1,500 to $5,000 plus every month if you have them on retainer. Big problem what I've noticed with this, and I worked with a company before that we had an actual video editor to do all this, but the amount of going back and forth between them was just crazy. So what ends up happening is you reach it out, you give them the video file, it could be maybe a week, 2 weeks before the turnaround process of it all. Then what happens is you need to make adjustments. It could be another couple of days. So as I said, it it becomes very hard, and especially if you're running your own business, it becomes very hard to actually outsource things like that. So again, this is our aim here. So look, you get the gist of this. Is obviously a video editing studio, very extreme. We don't have this. I don't have this. I have basically my own PC that I just do all the editing. I haven't got a big fancy studio, and I'm trying to make the best of what I actually have to work with. Now, the old way is to hire it out, send all the raw file, send it over, and hopefully get something back. Or now the AI way is do it yourself. Drop the recording in, cuts it all up into pieces first. That's exactly what we're wanting to do. Anyone can run their own editing now, edit your own content, short and long form, publish faster. For me, this is what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to create content quicker and be more efficient with it, but not I suppose that it makes quality bad or makes the viewer, I suppose, watching experience really poor. If that happens, that's when AI has to step away, and I will probably have to just try and improve my own editing skills. So this video, as I said, was 100% AI created. What we're going to do now is we're going to jump over to Anti-Gravity, my IDE platform that I have Claude in. And what I'm going to do is actually run the process here of editing a video. Now, I'm going to try and run as much of this as I can, as accurately as I can. I probably have to pause the video throughout because it'll take probably 10 minutes in total to edit it. So you can see here, I have a short done. And what I'll do is I'll play a little bit of this. I'll make myself disappear for a minute. And all I'm going to do is just play this. If you're still spending hours creating social media content, you're wasting way too much time. So you can get AI to do 90% of the heavy lifting for you, and you can see there that's pretty much the entire video is 41 seconds of a short. I recorded this. I don't want to bring this over to CapCut. I don't want to do anything with it. I just want to record and get it edited for me. As I said, that's it. So what we're going to do is run that prompt and see how it actually works for us. Okay, so I have a new video in my inputs folder. It's called Video Short MP4. What I want you to do is I want you to run the shorts skill on this to run the full edit of it for this video for me. Any questions, ask before you continue. Don't just assume anything. And yeah, that's it. So as you can see there, big thing I find with AI is any questions asked beforehand. Don't just assume, because what ends up happening is it'll go off and it'll assume something and it'll come back to you and it'll be like, oh yeah, sorry, I just assumed it. Just get it to ask you outright. And even at that, it still could make a few, I suppose, minor mistakes. Now, the tool stack I'm using here, as I mentioned, is obviously Claude. It's Higgsfield. Higgsfield is going to be used to generate B-roll video images or videos for me for this reel. And also what it's using is HyperFrames, which is going to allow it to do all the motion graphics and everything like that too. What we'll do is it'll open up in my local host. This will allow me to kind of go through the video first to see how it works. And if I'm happy with it, then it's pretty much ready to go. So you can see here straight away, this is a problem before run one reel blocker. The file is 16:9 landscape, so it's obviously after picking up the wrong file here. We want to see, let's see, copy pad. It's this file, and just captions on for a minute. Now I need to keep an eye on this because, as I said, this is the problem here. It could be after making a mistake with it. You can see here one clear match dropped today. Again, this is perfect. It's saying it's cropping it. I don't really know why it's asking me to crop. So what we're going to do is just open this again quickly to make sure. So this is not, as you can see, this is clearly not. So you can see this video is in vertical format already, 16:9. So we need to be double sure, I suppose, of this, of what's the reason for it. So again, I just see what I said. So this could be the key thing. I didn't even know this was a problem here. Russian metadata. I recorded on my phone in vertical, so I don't understand why it's coming up here as 16:9. Again, let's see what happens. This is why I suppose it's a great way to use with AI. You get to actually see the real life problems you can run into. So this is a problem, as I said, I've never been aware. So it obviously says it carries a 90% rotation flag. So this is obviously the problem. Hopefully the next time around it won't run into that problem. Ideally here, what I will eventually do is I'll pretty much get these to generate and run all my, I suppose, short form content. What I'll do is I'll record all my files, dump them into a folder, and pretty much have this sync to edit these at a different period of time. So when I go on my lunch break, I'll get it to pretty much edit. When my Claude's, when your weekly or your session limit is nearly approaching use, the time before it resets, I will probably get it to jump in and try and edit some of these as well, just to make use of the credits, so they don't lose credits in it. What you can eventually do here as well is have it in such a way that it schedules on a folder, so a timer you can go in and see, and maybe every day, every 2 days, it goes in, edits a load of your videos, and pretty much from there, for me, it's nearly all 100% automated after that, once the key part of it is done. So I'm going to let this run. I'll jump back in a few minutes, hopefully when it's all done and dusted. One thing I want to quickly jump back to here is I seen something here was really interesting. It actually spotted the fact that I recorded on the front of my camera, my facing camera, it's selfie cam, is that obviously everything was reversed, so the text was reading the wrong. It actually read, I think, a book in the background. You can see here somewhere that it read that it was back to front. It tried to flip it. I just told it don't flip anything, leave it as is, just to see what happens. It then, as I said, went in, goes through everything, and if we load up here, where's it gone on me? We load up here, HyperFrames. This is pretty much the video. It hopefully loads up in this. So we click play. So as you can see here, this is the video has been loaded up, I hope. If we press play to see, has it actually come up yet? Right, so here we have it. You can see, started off, what we're going to do is let it play 100% and see what actually happens, what it looks like, I suppose. Yourself, like I am here at this moment in time. Get AI, then turn around and edit it all. Add all the motions, add all the graphics, add all the fancy stuff, add all your captions into this. Then what you need to do is you need to get another AI tool that's going to schedule everything. I can schedule all my content over onto LinkedIn and TikTok, YouTube, anywhere basically with the press of a button. So there's no more spending hours doing this. This can all be done for the next 30 days in the space of 10 minutes. If you're interested in learning more, definitely look at follow. If you're still right, so you can see straight away here, there's a few small things. Now, for me, this was going to take you a massive amount of time. Whatever about the transcript or the captions, which is okay, it's these little elements here. So you can see here, this goes up to 90, meant to go to 90%, but the problem is it doesn't. So we're going to see how it works here by making some adjustments. What we'll do is we'll wait a second and just double check I'm happy with everything else. So this one here, the list is perfect. The logos, I'd like to get these logos up a little bit more if we could. And then the 30 days to 10 minutes, we might want to change these. It does the heavy lifting. We want that hook to be potentially at the very beginning of it as well. Let's see, can I bring this to the side here quickly just so I can see it and open it up? Right, so I'm going to just make some minor changes here. Okay, so some changes we need to make. For most of the sections you have on it, so you have a G hook. What I want to do is have this extended, but it comes to the very front of the video. It starts at the very beginning, so this is almost going to be the caption, the text hook, I suppose people are going to read before they even press play. Then where we have the 90% thing happening, so it goes up to 90%. It actually doesn't get to 90%. What ends up happening is it comes up 90 and then it goes to NaN percentage, so it's like a mistake. We then move on to the next section where all the social media logos, icons pop up. I'd like you to bring up them by 20% because they're rather small, you can't see them. And then the very last section where you have 30 days to 10 minutes. What I want you to do is I want you to apply this to a floating kind of box style with a background so we can actually make out the text behind it. The follow for more AI systems, I want you to kind of pop up on screen a bit bigger and pretty much ready for us to go. So as you can see, I pretty much told it what I wanted to make changes. The next time round, and this is the key thing for everyone to remember here, is the next time round when I get it to do this, it's going to remember these things. So it's going to make less and less of these mistakes. The more and more I use this, the better and better the actual, I suppose, the entire thing goes. Also, what you can do here is you can go in and make any adjustments you want yourself. So you can see captions over here. We can actually edit these on the right hand side, and then obviously you can get to export it wherever you want. And I think this is brilliant because now we have a little bit more control over what's happening. So again, if you can see this, we had this hook part. Again, I can move these around, make them bigger, make it smaller, adjust them to how we need them and how we want them, and then export them. And I think that's a brilliant way to actually go about, I suppose, working with the likes of these elements. And again, if we just quickly scroll over here to see, is there anything in this one that... So this was the one that was obviously making a mistake. So you can see, where are we? We were there. It's gone now because I'm actually in the middle of editing it itself. So as you can see, it's well able to do the work. I'll definitely be using this. I'll refine it as I go. As I said, let me know what you think of this video. This video was 100% edited with AI. I didn't mess around. There is a big 7 to 8 minutes or something like that of a time gap in the middle of it that I had to pause. I want to see, does it cut it out? But hopefully it does, and I hopefully don't have to mess around anymore. So look, if you're interested in pretty much getting all these, definitely look at joining the community. Inside the community, as I said, I have everything in there. It'll be opened up, free 7-day trial. Come in and get it. Use it for your own business, and save yourself a massive amount of time. So look, thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.